Sorry, I had to go a little Defango Lyra on them last time. My conspiracies didn't really make a lot of sense. That's why it's sponsored. They just doing this stuff so that they can suggest to you that they can, and it's like prepping. It's not. It doesn't matter what side you come out against or for the things that they talk about, because either it's hyperbole that is all they have to do. All they have, because what is a lie, right? Because how to lie effectively is to tell the truth when someone's not ready to receive it. How are you not ready to receive it? You have to be bored down through repetition, worn down to be desensitized. Yeah. So I can't, it's not even something I could say like, oh, I'm warning somebody with a channel or something like that. If that was the case, then I would just go out and spray paint and make, in the overpass and make somebody wonder how you got up there, and do spray paint, and then they can, it's kind of fun, qualify, who's got the best, tagging, and that's the best expression, or the peak of performance and acuity, mental, and everything is dance. And I don't really do that. So I mean, the culmination is going Gonzalo Libre. That dude, if they say that he escaped to Hungary and they can't find him, it's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean to be poignant or anything, but 13 days after, or 14 or 15, 16 days after the fire in a little tiny island in a vicinity like 2 square miles, they should be able to locate the children. So if the people are asking where's missing children, and you're trying to downplay it or something, you're already in a criminal area. I wonder what they have planned next for people, because they seed your conscious with something petty for you, distraction for you to talk about instead, so that you'll know to always sweep everything under the rug for them if they don't even have to do it. So they're probably cashing in your Social Security already. Probably labeled me a sovereign citizen if I even know about how they can recall the soul. And it's not really saying that they can bring people back from the dead, but how it's to the effect that they are trying to go around and erase history as it's being made, basically. If doing anything really useful, there's going to be a group of sophists or something, and they're just like trying to erase you from history as you go along. And then like you can measure the hubris or the vanity of it, and you just fucking turn things around. But if they can wag their finger at you from the pedestal or the perspective of, yeah, we just told you that not to look into our Instagram, like, because it's stolen emails, and you were like, okay, you don't have to imply that something actually happened. All you have to do is accept what they're kicking down and then say it ends there. Summarize and lay the blame at the foot of somebody else, because if you can't come from a divine place, then all you can do is libel and slander, and it's all you can do. The zombies are so totally capable of jumping up and fucking saying that all these things are implied that aren't even implied. Like, nobody actually believes that they used Embassy Row to human traffic. It might be a possibility, so why am I even debating that it isn't? If is there? am I in a position to even know that? So it's like, why? How can they consign our frequency to toe a line? Has no bearing on anything in our life. It's not going to change a damn thing about your own life. It's not even going to save the kids. It's not. They're dead. Been missing for 13, 14, 15 days on a little island. Like, they don't know how to walk home, or they can't call. There was like 24 missing children in Cleveland or something. Man. And the police just suggested that they ran away because the winter time was over. In the summertime, kids want to test the boundaries, and they run away. And they just solve the mystery, and then okay, well then they're still missing. Usually the first 2 days is they come home or something. It's like throwing off statistically, or nothing makes sense. So then if you just accept what they're saying, then they can cash in your Social Security. You're not worth much. You're not worth shit. You don't have to be a sovereign citizen. You're just saying you have no degree of discipline to be worth a hill of beans. It's a fucking mental midget. I don't know. I don't know if I should get mad if I even think that they're saying stuff about me, because I only have to respond to them on that level. Then they're my children. Those are like little children. Get off of it. Get off of it. Hey, yo, get off there. Get down right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't go to bed, you're gonna run around and fucking run into doorknobs and shit like that. Then when you have to go to sleep with a big knot on your head, you're gonna be mad. And there's nobody to blame because you were running around not going to bed. Knock yourself on the door. No. Tell you have scars. Now you have scars. That's the same thing that happened to me when I was a kid. So I'm not gonna even, like, they're probably just worried about the ass whipping that's coming down the line. So why should I get mad at them? They're trying to get me to take karma or blood on my hands on behalf of a contract they have with cosmic interdimensional beings that want to reclaim their genetic material for they can procreate, because they don't, these cosmic celestial beings that stop procreating, and they don't know how to, they can't procreate anymore. They need to use or consign genetic material, and they usually get it from the aristocracy and the puppets that are, at the seat of, positioned at the seat of power, basically, and taking the brunt. It's just like they're trying to pass the responsibility. If you don't already understand shit floats downstream, then it doesn't have to make logical sense why, if the only thing they ever had to worry about is some color of something they have to buy, then they probably just like things happening fast. Don't understand why things don't happen faster and sooner. That's why you can't trust Elon Musk, really, even if you like a lot of things that, or you think that he means well, or this and that, because Obama meant well. A lot of people mean well, and their whole purpose is just reconsignment. It's just reconsigned to some low-level archon below an alien, not even a upper echelon like alien as far as cosmic interdimensional beings are, because you don't even understand that you could be calling a shot just because you're on the cusp of an epiphany, or being able to turn something that is just a belief with the aspect of clarity and perspective that's given to it to become something you actually consider to be knowledge. then that can affect the vanguard of any conflict with aliens and extraterrestrials. even though they're different, entirely different. And then some of that alien shit is like documented and legalese and shit, and lower keys of Solomon, and lesser magic. You know, binding, understanding, like binding things that are binding and legalese, held up, like there's a hold up, like, you know, until this is suspendable, until you can understand if whether or not this is something that you can do. It's not really that laws of physics and everything got broken or anything like that. It's just looking for a precedent, what is acceptable in society at the time, in the moment. I gotta stop rambling though. Now I can quit because I finally killed it, so I can quit. It's before I was Nacho, Coach Red Pill. before I'm not really a Coach Red Pill. If you have to give him his flowers and everything like that, because you think like, oh, he's one of those nationalist people, but he believes in what he fucking believes in. He freaking died for that. I can't even say anything to shit.